So recapitulating, Freya was a goddess who was betrayed by Odin. She got angry, went full bloody mode on humans, and got sealed by Balder. That could be the end of the story, but it's not, because her influence never truly disappeared, and that influence lived on through one of her own Valkyries, Lisa Con Himmelmez, one of the 12, one of the closest to Freya. Not just a follower, but someone who believed in her vision completely. Himmelmez was not driven by chaos. She was driven by purpose, a twisted one. She believed the current world was flawed, imperfect, weak, and the only way to create a perfect world was to destroy the current one first, a belief that mirrored Freya's transformation. But Himmelmez had something else. Ambition. Originally, her mission was simple: gather the fragments of Ymir's heart for Freya, restore power, restore control. But somewhere along the way, that mission changed. She wanted the power for herself, because the fragments were more than remnants. They were pieces of creation itself, each one capable of bending reality, reviving the dead, reshaping the world. And if someone could gather enough of them, they wouldn't just control Midgard, they could recreate it. Himmelmez saw that clearly. She didn't want to serve Freya anymore. She wanted to become something greater, a goddess in her own right. That is why she searched relentlessly, why she attacked places like Glastheim, why she turned entire armies into undead, all in pursuit of the fragments. Because to her, the fragments of Ymir's heart were not just power, they were the key to rewriting existence, a way to erase the flawed world and build a new one under her control. And even after her defeat, that idea did not disappear, because the fragments are still out there, scattered,
active,
waiting. And as long as they exist, someone will always try to gather them, to control them, to reshape the world again. And that's where your story crosses hers, because the ones who stood against Himmelmez were not gods, they were adventurers. It was in Glastheim that her madness became undeniable. In her desperate rush for power, Himmelmez didn't just search for the fragments. She devastated everything in her path. An entire kingdom fell into ruin. Knights, priests, soldiers turned into nothing more than undead echoes of what they once were. All because she refused to stop. But Glastheim wasn't enough. Her ambition pushed her further, higher, all the way to Thanatos Tower. And there, she went even further. She obtained the Thanatos sword, a weapon that carries destruction itself within it. At that point, there was no line left to cross. And yet, even that wasn't the end. And sooner or later, she will return. Not as an enemy, but as a class. A future where we don't just fight her, but become her. Where we finally understand her choices, her descent. And when that happens, we won't just be revisiting her story. We'll be continuing it.